So David, this must be a very exciting night for you.
Oh yes, it is. It's great to be here, and I just came here to see the film.
And action!
This is my third movie. I think Stephen was looking for a German boy, and maybe he saw the first movie from me, and then I came to had an audition, and my agency actually said, don't go because you're gonna be very, very hopeful, and then it's always with this international things, and then it doesn't work, and then you're very disappointed. But then I heard that Stephen Daldry was doing the movie, and then I just wanted to try. And then I had the audition, another audition, and another audition, and it went so on.
When I cast David, he was still at school just outside Hamburg, and his mother, Angela, was not very keen that he should leave school to come and do a film. But in the end, she relented.
Because I was missing 4 months of school, my mother said, you can do this movie if you get the year 10. You can compare that in English terms with the GCSEs. So that was a very good motivation. So I did the year, and then I was allowed to do the movie, and then I thought it was still the audition process, and then I was sitting with Stephen watching a theater, and then he was talking about the movie and anywhere and something, and then I was asking him, oh, am I playing the part? And then he was saying, oh, by the way, I didn't tell you. Yeah, you're doing the part.
Tell me about the two of you working together on this.
How did we work together on it? What did you have to do?
Rehearse a lot, prepare a lot.
What sort of prep did you have to do?
Learn English, because I just knew my school English, and so I had to sit down with a dialect coach and learn English, which was great. And what else? Reading, lots of reading, yes.
And lots of rehearsing. Yeah.
Yes, we did a lot of reading.
We did a lot of reading.
We went to a Jewish Holocaust museum, and after this we went to a bookshop which was also in the museum, and then Stephen bought me a lot of books which I had to read. Actually, it was the first movie where I really learned about preparation, and I realized how less I actually know about the Third Reich and everything.
David's made films before, but not that many so far, and his willingness to be told, you know, here, if you try this, it might help you to feel that. He really likes to be given that guidance, and that's wonderful, you know, and Stephen is just completely, just so brilliant with him.
Look at me, kid. Slowly.
That was a very big challenge for me, you know, first sex scenes as well. At the beginning I was very, very nervous, because it's the first time I had to do these scenes, and it's really weird to do these scenes, and it's very scary. And then with Kate Winslet, such a great actress. But both Stephen Daldry and Kate Winslet helped me a lot. Stephen by being very clear about everything and talking a lot about it, and Kate by being very easy to be with and being funny.
Well, we shot them at the very end, so they'd really had quite a long time to establish their relationship. And of course, the funny thing about those scenes is, in the end, they only took of a year-long shoot. Maybe it's 2 days of shooting, so it's not exactly. It wasn't a long issue. So the nerves that one had, they sort of evaporated over those couple of days as one got down to it and was very specific about it.
The whole shooting process was 1 year, and we had a lot of breaks in between, and these breaks were very helpful for me because I had time to think it over and get more into the story. But it was a journey. It was a long journey, and with a lot of challenges. But it was also a great experience.
Action!
Everyone always happy?
Thank you. She enjoyed me very much.
Here we are in Berlin. Mm-hmm. We're doing our press. What's it like? Are you excited about seeing how it's going to go down here?
Yes.
Yes. I know what I want to ask you. Who of your family has seen the film?
My mother, my father, and my brother.
And what do they say about it? What's their response to it?
I don't know. They will see it tomorrow.
Oh, they haven't seen it yet.
No.
Your mother's seen it?
But yes, my mother My mother was too excited. She had to watch it on a DVD, like me.
Yeah.
And she had no one stopping her, like you stopped me.
I know I did. I thought you should see it on the big screen.
Yes.
But your mother watched it on the DVD?
She did.
And what was her response?
She was very touched because she experienced a little bit the same story
Right.
with her parents, and she was very moved by the story and thought it was very, very true and could see so many same feelings in the film, and she really loved the film.
I'm dying to talk to her about it. What did she say about you?
Crap.
Seriously, what did you say? Was she nice to you?
Yeah. She thought the makeup was good.
On you?
And she thought, she thought it's good.
Are you worried about all your family seeing you naked and doing lovemaking scenes?
Yes, but I'm more worried about my grandparents watching the film.
Because you're naked or because of the subject?
Both.
People go on about how much did everyone know? Who knew? What did they know? Everyone knew. Our parents, our teachers. That isn't the question. The question is, how could you let this happen? And better, why didn't you kill yourself when you found out?
Which scene are you most excited about seeing on the DVD that you think that we shot that wasn't in the film?
Hamlet.
Are you? I know, I'm glad about that. Because what David's referring to is there's a scene where David read to Hannah. It's a much longer sequence, and so for the DVD extras there's a much longer sequence of his reading, and he's referring to one scene where he was reading Hamlet to Kate, to Hannah Schmitz, and so we're excited about seeing that. What else?
Captain Ahab.
Yeah, Captain Ahab, that was good. I know the reading. Did you spend
so much time?
Tell us about how much time you spent on that reading sequence.
Long time. I don't know how long exactly, but I was coming to London, I think, just for the reading.
Yeah.
For, I don't know how long.
Weeks and weeks.
Yeah,
weeks.
Why
did you have to spend so long on the reading?
Because I'm German and I can't speak any English, and yeah, you have to believe that that's my mother tongue.
And it's learning the rhythms of the particular...
Yes, and he's getting very good at it.
Yeah.
He's getting very good at the reading, and so I had to get very good at the reading.
Billions of bilious blue blistering barnacles in a thundering typhoon. It is water.
But what on earth did you expect it to be?
Whiskey.
Whiskey, by thunder, whiskey.
Reflecting back at the film, what were the hardest things that you had to do?
A lot of things. Working with Stephen Daldry.
Yeah, that was telling me.
And
well, do you think that's very hard on you? I was not that hard.
No, of course not. But but no, the older Michael.
Yeah.
Switching between the older Michaels and the young Michaels because they're so different.
And we shot out a sequence. So some days you were the older Michael and some days the younger Michael.
Yes. I find that very difficult, and I didn't really get the character, so I was getting the character during the shoot.
But you did do some incredibly hard sequences, like the sequences when you were in the trial reacting. A lot of those sequences are the hardest things to do when you're just having to react.
Mm-hmm. Because I had to know the whole dialogue of the trial. I had to know what it means, everything. What does it mean when she wrote the report? What does that mean for her? I just had to know. So I had to know before how to react to these.
I know, really.
Scenes correctly.
Are we being...
We're being wrapped.
We're being wrapped.
To the red carpet.
We're being wrapped. David's got to go and be glamorous. But more reflections to come.
More reflections to come, yes.
Looking forward to seeing how the German reaction is and what your parents think about the film tomorrow night.
And see you soon.
It was great to be a part of the story, and I got to know these people very, very well, and these are great people. And I learned so much, especially from acting.
When Kate went on stage, and there were standing ovations and a long applause, and as I said, I was very excited about the reaction in Germany, and yes, it seemed that they